Well, hello there. We are back, Seaopolis, once again. In the last episode, we made the Tinker Smeltery that is behind us, and we did do a little bit of work off camera, so let's go through that. First thing we did is we moved all of our furnaces and stuff over to this area here. This is going to be like our ore processing area for now. We will be updating this once we get more machines. We've also got our sieve here. I've got lava production over here and organic or overworld matter, which we did smelt up a bunch of that. I got over almost 2 stacks. And if we look at the quest line, one of the biggest reasons that I did that, and I didn't mean to go so far, is in the chapter challenges, we needed a stack of overworld matter. We needed half a stack of Constantan and bronze. We needed a stack of copper, tin, and nickel. What else did we need? We needed a stack of niter and a stack of cinnabar, so we're completing these. We're doing pretty well. Let's go ahead and close these down. Also moved out the actual block production, and it is sitting right up there with some bad guys. And I almost died. But let's go up there and check it out. Yeah, there's a few bad guys all the way around, but we have our sand being produced, we have gravel being produced, we have cobblestone and stuff like that being produced, and hello, guys. Goodbye, guys, and that is a train. I hope you can't hear that. I also moved my botany pots because these actually work underwater. Let's grab a little bit of air. And we are growing spruce, dark oak, and oak there now. So we have made a few more drawers so that we can have this stuff in our base, and we don't have to worry about wood production. We don't have to worry about leaves or any of that stuff that we're going to need. It's all being produced. The other thing that I did off camera, and it was quite a grindy process, is I did make void upgrades. These things are expensive. They require 8 obsidian and then a upgrade template, which is just sticks around any kind of drawer. You make 4 at a time. And I made upgrades for like cobblestone and sand because we're getting a lot of that stuff. I also made one for the smooth stone because we already had 2048. The chests of the other smooth stone is still down here. 2 chests sitting right here. We can't open them because we redid the floor, but these guys are almost completely full of smooth stone. We did also put in some more drawers for different items like our tin ingots and our nickel, copper, and then again we made the Constantan and we made bronze here. Why did that say copper? That's Constantan. We made enough bronze to actually finish the smeltery quest right here, or the tinkers for the tinker's anvil. I have all of the bronze required to make this, as well as the seared bricks. I think I even have them in my inventory. I do. So we will take all of these out and go ahead and craft them up. Let's finish a quest real quick. Actually, I have too many. There it is. That is a chapter complete. Perfect. We moved our drawer controller back. We set up our barrel with the overworld matter. And we have our ceramic bucket here. I made this because the quest inside of the flint sieving requires a ceramic seawater bucket. So boom, another quest complete. We did set down another sieve here, and it is waterlogged. The reason for this, looking further on in our quest, is it wants us to get all of these pieces of coral, and coral seeds can be found when sieving overworld matter in a waterlogged sieve. And then we have to get... Dropping Minecraft coral into the seawater will make different coral. So we've got a few quests to do. And I guess we will start by grabbing the overworld matter that is down here. We're going to want to make some prismarine. So that is step 1. And we should be able to put this in here in prismarine. Nice. I wonder if I can do this. Oh, give me it back. Doesn't look like it, but maybe we can do this. Not fast enough. Okay. So we should be able to sift this and get some seeds. We'll try until we get something. There is a fire coral seed. We're gonna need all the seeds. There should be 4 more. There's the pink. None. Purple. None. Yeah, this may take a minute. Well, we used up quite a bit of our overworld matter. We had 61 and 64, something like that. And now we're down to 16 before we finally got our horn coral seed, or the yellow seed. So now the quest book is telling us to put the seeds into, I believe, sea water, right? Coral seeds can be found when sieving the overworld matter in a waterlogged sieve. And we should be able to drop the seed in here to make coral. Perfect. So whilst that fills up, we did empty our bucket of seawater into here, and we will go ahead and get another one. That is unfortunately going to put it in this hopper here. So we will grab that guy out, and then we should be able to do that. Let this fill up, and whilst that is filling up, we will dump these guys into here, because we don't necessarily need them. I'm not going to be using the coral for much. And one more, and we have the quest complete. So, 50%, come on, turn into seawater faster. Perfect. Boom. So there is the quest complete. I guess we just had to get... These two quests were kind of tied together. It was kind of weird. This one should have probably been the seeds. We should have been able to collect all of the seeds, and then this one should have been collecting all of the coral. But nonetheless, that is done. And that is another quest line completed. So out of the advancing, we have all of this going on. We do need to make some sea lanterns, and we need 32 of them, which means I need to turn the rest of this overworld matter into prismarine, because you can take prismarine. We can take a hammer to it, which is in our backpack. And when you crush this down, you will get some prismarine shards. And you will get prismarine crystals. So to make a sea lantern, we need 5 crystals and 4 shards. That's going to be quite a bit of... it's going to be more overworld matter than what we actually probably have. So I think it would be best... if we put a hopper right here where this slab is, so that we can dump overworld matter into it, and then try to get more prismarine. That's for the chapter challenges, though. And then after that, we have to get into basic automation. Luckily for us, we can't put overworld matter into the barrel. I have overworld matter here. It won't go into regular water. It has to go into seawater. So I can actually just sit here, holding right click, and collecting all of the prismarine. And I think we're going to start out with 16 and half a stack, so 48 prismarine or overworld matter. We're going to see if that gets us enough prismarine, and we should be able to just do like this, just holding right click until we get it. And not too long later, we have at least 40 prismarine sitting here. We still have a little bit more of overworld matter, and we can make more. Let's hammer this down and see what we get. That is nowhere near enough to even remotely get a sea lantern. That gives us 1. Okay, let's see. There's a 33% chance and a 100% chance of getting a prismarine shard per prismarine. We can get it from buried treasure, of course, we can get it from the guardians, and if we had an enrichment chamber for mechanism, we could change it straight into prismarine crystals. But we're going to need a lot more prismarine crystals for that. Now, we can take this stuff and turn it back into prismarine and try again, which we did get enough to make 1 more. But this is going to be a daunting task, and one that we may want to leave until we actually get to mechanism, because the enrichment chamber is 2 crushers, which are 2 pulverizers. Pulverizers requires all this stuff. It's molten. Oh my goodness, we have to get iron. We have to get electrum. We have to get a steel casing, which is steel. Yeah, there's so much to get to this, and we would have to grind so much overworldian matter. And we need to use this to start getting iron and lead and prosperity and stuff like that. Waterlog sieve. We can only get that stuff from. Yep. 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 We're gonna wait. Now, before we continue much further down the Chapter 4 quest line, I'd like to go back and start this quest line here for basic crops. So we've already got seagrass. It wants us to throw seagrass into water to make normal grass, and then we can use that combined with dirt to get grass. So let us look. We have 28 seagrass. Okay, let's turn all of this into grass. And then we should be able to combine that with dirt to make regular grass? Let's see. Ah. And there we go. Perfect. So that is those quests. And then, of course, for these, we need to sieve and get melon, ferns, wheat, pumpkin, and beetroot by sieving grass in a sieve, which I took the sieve down. So we will grab it again. And what am I doing? I don't need this one. We take this guy right over here to this sieve, and we'll see what we get. Let's go uses for this guy. In a flint sieve, we can get tomato, cabbage, pumpkin, beetroot, fern. They're all at a 10% drop. Okay. Looks like we got some seeds there, but it wasn't a part of our quest. We may need those later. There's the pumpkin seeds, the melon seeds. Yep. There's the fern seeds. We just need wheat and beetroot. Oh, there's beetroot right there. Let's see here. Melon, fern, pumpkin, cabbage. There's beetroot. Hopefully we get some wheat seeds. There's the wheat seeds. Look at that. And we still have 14 grass left over. So now, obviously, the quest wants us to grow melon, ferns, wheat, pumpkin, and beetroot, and then we can start making some food items out of them, like melon juice Leafy stew is a thing. It literally is just ferns, leaves, a bowl, and it is not. It gives you a lot of saturation, but not a lot of hunger. That is interesting. Bread, pumpkin juice, and beetroot soup. So, as you've seen in my inventory this whole time, I've had a bunch of items in my inventory. And what I want to do is build a new sphere, and this is what we need for that sphere. I've changed out the wood. It's this same sphere, but I've changed out the floor for some dirt and some wood, and we're going to build it over here with our gadget, which I believe is in here. Yes, it is. We're going to need to grab our template manager and put that in, and then paste it. I think that's the way we do it. Either way, we need to go grab our last potion of water breathing, our dirt, and let's see if we can put this guy down out here and have ourselves a new area to start all of the farming. Yeah, there it is. There's the big old boy. Water breathing potion, dude. Ooh, it looks like we may need to come out quite a bit. Hmm. This one's going to be tricky. I think that is the right height. But I think it still needs to come further. 1, 2, 3. Fortunately, I can't see where that lines up. Hmm. Hmm. What we could do is figure out the distance between these two right here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're 12 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Ugh. Wasn't paying attention to the thrasher. I don't think I have my water breathing anymore either. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to need to make another water breathing potion real quick before we drown. So let's do that. After some deaths, we finally got this thing. It looks like it's laid out correctly, so build? And we'll come back for the dirt later. Of course, our water breathing potion has run out. But we now should have a nice new area that we're going to need a few sponges. and clean out all this water. The sponge on a stick did a lot better job of clearing this out. This is going to be painful. We might be able to just kind of... That was a use of a lot of sponges to clear out a very, very small area. So maybe it would be better for me to build the sponge on a stick and make that again, because that did a pretty good job. And looks like we missed a couple pieces of glass, which is no big deal. It does utilize our sponge pretty well. But I think we'll be fine. So we want 18 of these. So we can do that. Like that. And then uses on that guy, and then that guy. This should help out tremendously. Yep. Much better. We do have a little bit of glass on us still, which is good, so we'll just fill this guy in. And now this area is full, and down below, unfortunately, still has some water that we're going to have to get out. But, yeah, let me clear out these sponges real quick and go clear the dirt from building this thing, and then we'll get to the plan. Okay, we got everything set up over here. I did make 2 more sea lanterns and went ahead and put those guys up here along with some torches to get this place nice and brightly lit. I also went ahead and put this guy down, the Tinker's Anvil, and this allows us to make all of the things that we could make before and some new tools, such as the excavator, the vein hammer, the sledgehammer, the cleaver, the broad axe, and the scythe. And so I think the Tinker's Anvil actually takes place of the Tinker's Station, so let's go ahead and move it into this location here. So looking at this guy here, the Tinker's Station, this thing has all of the things that the Tinker's Station does, including repairing our stuff. This will also allow us to start adding modifiers and whatnot to our Tinker's tools. So with that out of the way, now we can actually start placing our stuff down. We have melon seeds, we have pumpkin seeds, and we have this 9x9 patch of grass here, or dirt I should say, to where we can start planting things like melon seeds, pumpkin seeds. We can place down our fern, our wheat, and our beetroot as well. Now, we do have a little bit of bones, and unfortunately, the only thing we can do here is grow the stem a little bit longer and speed this process up. And I think I have a little bit more. A little bit of bone meal here. Let's see, I think that we can use this to make Phyto Grow, which is niter, sand, and apatite. Can we use that for fertilizer? Niter. Uses extremely potent fertilizer, but can we use it here? We can. Okay, that's pretty cool. We can make a bunch of it. Whoops. All right. We have to harvest that with shears. We'll get a little bit more of that, and we'll get our shears Let's see. We need the fern to make cactus seeds for later on. We can use one of these to make... I guess we have to use grass to actually get more fern seeds, but... we can make bread, 3 wheat, the leafy stew, and beetroot soup, which is 6 beetroot in a bowl. We only have 3. Really? There we go. Oh, we got a pumpkin. Okay, let's get ourselves a bowl. Gonna need a couple of bowls, which is fine. We get 4. One of these for the beetroot stew. Uses leafy stew, bread, and what is the other one? It wants us to make pumpkin juice, which is a bottle. Like so, and I think we probably end up doing the same thing with the melons once we get to that. So now, we have so many different foods here and have completed a lot of quests. We have 1 left here, or 2 left here rather, and once we do that, that is the basic crops completed. Now, we do need to get into animals, and we're going to need to get 64 bread and potatoes. We need to get 64 melons, so there is a lot. We don't want to pin quests that we need to do with these guys here. And I think it would be smart to grow more melons, but we need to let this one grow first. There we go. Now, is this going to be just a melon slice in a bottle? Melon juice is going to require 6 melon slices. Okay, so we need to wait for another one to grow. Well, that was quite funny. I wish I would have recorded it, but I took the 4 slices that I had and we made 4 more seeds for melons, and I grew them. And then I used some of our Phyto Grow to grow these fully grown, and when I grew this one right here, it grew a pumpkin, or a melon rather, that when I broke it, it gave me exactly 6 slices, because we've been waiting for a little while, and nothing has grown. But there is the melon juice, and that is another chapter complete. In basic crops, all done. So there's some, like the quest signifies, there is some basic crops. I do want to get into more seeds here eventually, but we are going to need to get some organic water and start taking some of the stuff that we are growing and convert that over. I do believe that things like melons and stuff like that, let's see if we can put those. We can use it in a cutting board. Can we? Nope. Let's see. Botany pot. What can we put in a botany pot? So we can put cactus, we can put bamboo, we can put the warped fungus, we can of course put saplings, we can put skyroot sapling, which gives us slime. These are from Tinker's Construct. We can put the crimson fungus, and then it looks like we can put sapling, sugarcane, more saplings, and then a blood shroom, which gives us the orange slime balls, and they've been named new stuff. So we can't grow the regular plants in a botany pot like we could in Sky Bees. Interesting. So, what are... We can make organic water. We can make worm farming. Produces worms and fertilizers. Okay. That's where we can turn stuff. Culinary generator. The multi-servo press we can use it in. We can, of course, make glistering melon. We can melt it into organic water. So I don't see... Oh, let's look in recipes. Nope. Sawmill, nope. Cutting board. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's an automated way, at least that I see right offhand, of getting things like melons. So I am going to go ahead and take the one pumpkin that we got, and we're gonna grow... Oh no, I used it for pumpkin juice, that's right. Well, I'll just wait till another pumpkin drops, and we will start growing some more stuff. And yeah, eventually we'll get into the more seeds quest. These three things can be used in botany pots. And then, of course, we need the corresponding stuff like bamboo to make the carrot seeds. Let's see, potato seeds, we're going to need cactus. And then, let me guess, sugarcane to make sweet berry seeds? Ah. And then finally, we can get potatoes, we can make baked potatoes, and we can start growing and harvesting all of the different farms. That way, I'm sure there's a way we could do it. Let's see. Plant gatherer from industrial foregoing. Yep, this guy right here, we can eventually make automated farms with the plant fertilizer, the plant sower, and the plant gatherer. Looks like there are the growth accelerators from mystical agriculture. You know, this is just a small-time farm to get things going, so... We did break away from the industrial stuff that we have been doing, and we got our little farmer hat on, and now we're starting to grow some different crops. So, we did quite a few different things today. We made this other part of our base. We got prismarine, things like that. We sifted through and got some coral. We showed some of the base upgrades, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, please leave a like. Hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when videos like this go out. If you're new, consider subscribing. Leave a comment down below. Check the description for all of the different ways to follow me. Any interaction with the channel helps me out a ton, so I do appreciate it, and it costs you nothing. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.